morning. I sound surprised there, don't I? But I'm not surprised because I obviously was intending to go live. Good morning on Tuesday morning in November. Absolutely sunny and gorgeous outside, which is great, but I'm going to be inside most of the day, so maybe not as interesting for me. But I can see it out the window and it looks lovely. I am here this morning to tell you about a few new items that I have added to my website. And I don't normally have these, but I thought I'm going to give it a go. So it's a kind of trial, not trial by jury, but it's a kind of trial period. I'm going to look at them, see if people are interested in them. And I've got some samples here, and I actually am quite pleased with them. So I'd be interested to see what your responses are, and if anybody's interested in them. Hi Sean, hi Massive UI Design. Massive Web by Design, sorry. That's with my glasses on, I can't read. So here we go. First thing, phone cases. And I'm going to show you this one, but first of all I'm going to rotate you here. You look at this image here that I'm pointing at, and that's called Shaping Up. And I show you that because this is the phone case for it, okay? As you can see, it's worked really quite well. It's printed really well on it. So this one is a hard plastic one. It's quite a tough one. And basically what you can do, they're available for like a plethora of phones, the whole plethora. If you go to the website, on all of the item pages, you'll see that in addition to the framing options, the different framing and printing options, there are now several merch options, including phone cases. So I know usually after the print options of whether you want it on metal or whether you want it on paper and blah, blah, blah. If you go into this, you can see what the image looks like printed on it, and you can adjust the image. Probably the first thing to do would be to choose your own phone. So there's a drop down there to choose different types of phones. I found this, I found that, I found 12, blah, blah, blah. I think this is Samsung 20. So you choose whichever phone you want. And then you can play with the image and check that it fits. So obviously something more portrait is good for this type of option, but you can rotate the image and you can resize it a little. And what you'll find is that there's actually a way that there are alerts there, and it will tell you if there's any white bits, basically the bleed is not covered, or it will tell you if it's too blurred because you've expanded it too much. So you can keep within a certain range and you can see what it looks like. Take a look at it it is on all the pages there, that option. I don't think there's any more about this. There you go, I'll go a bit closer. I think, so that's the cell phone. Different size phone, or different types of phones, and you can adjust your picture on them. Next one, it's quite interesting doing this. It's like not quite a Christmas present thing, but you know, something different. It makes a change from you saying on this paper, on this frame, blah, blah, blah. So the next one is a merch, not merch bag, it is merch, is a tote bag. And here we have it. And I was looking at this before. It actually works really well with colours. The funny thing is, I was going to show you the print. I've got a big frame print of this one, and this is an image of a ride at the CNA, and it's got, you can't really see it so well on this. There's the motion part where it's going round and round, and then you've got the static part here. The colours have worked really well on this, and I was going to compare it to one of the frame prints, which I thought I had behind me, and I don't. And that's because I changed these, and that print is actually downstairs, and I'm not going to run downstairs now and bring it up because that just doesn't look great. So I'm going to go with this. I'll show you, I'm going to stand up and show you what it's like. This is a 13 by 13. I'm quite small, so it probably looks bigger than it is in real life because I'm just little. There you go, tote bag, 13 by 13, colours look okay. It's open at the top, no zip, quite wide at the bottom. You can open it out so you can fit a good few things in there. But the colours on this are great. One of the things to be aware of is that when you print stuff, with any prints, there can be difference between the printers, but if you print a photo on fabric, it's going to be very different to printing it on photo paper. We try to get it as close as possible, but there's always the possibility that it'll look slightly different. I will say though, this is very close to the photograph, and I'm quite surprised, not surprised, pleased about that one. So there you go, tote bags. You can get these in different sizes. I think this is 13 by 13. I think there's something like, there's two other sizes. It might be 16 by 16, 18 by 18. Don't quote me on that, you'd have to check the website, but I think that's the case. So, phone case, tote bag. Oh, this picture, this image that this is based on is called Spin, and that would be in the abstract section. I think this is in abstracts, black and white, and urban and industrial. You can find them easily enough. If you have any problems finding things, I have just done a video which kind of walks you through the website. So it's a kind of, as I say, an expedition, an exploration of the website, how to navigate it. And I've just posted that at YouTube, and I will be putting a link from the website to that, or embedding it in the website. So it kind of just guides you through what's what, the menu downside, which tends to be hidden, and how to go through an order, and how to look at the different options to see, you know, what a picture might look like printed like that or like that. So it can be helpful. Hopefully it's helpful, but it's up there at the moment. Next item, and this one, you see this picture behind me is called Blue, and that's a composite, kind of rural composite, looks like a Mike 10 thing. Here's a puzzle. I was going to say, you can get that in a puzzle, you can get any of them in a puzzle, and there it is. And this looks like it's turned out quite well. I haven't tried it yet, but the pieces are there. There's the cover. It's 250 pieces, so it's quite a small puzzle, and the pieces are quite small. And I'm probably going to do a video of that being put together, just because I like to do stuff like that. And it's not me who's going to be doing the puzzle, because I'm really good at doing the outside, and I just lose my patience for the inside. It's like, you know, I kind of, unless it's really obvious, like if it's all in squares with a picture of a bird or a flower, I'm good on that. But when you've got something like this, when I get to this part, I'm like, I can't do that. So I usually get one of my daughters to do it, and she likes doing puzzles, so I'll video her doing it. I haven't told her that yet, but she'll be okay. So that's a puzzle. So that the size of that is, I think it might be 12 by 14 or something like that. So again, not big, and about 250 pieces, but really nice option. If you like puzzles, there you go. You can get any of these prints on a puzzle. The same type of thing is make sure that when you're looking at it, make sure there's no white spots, white areas around the edge, because you need the image to cover the whole puzzle. And so you'll go to the second tab and do the adjustments there. Might work. It might be a couple where it doesn't work well. So that's always to be, you know, something to be aware of. You work out, is that good enough for you? And then go with it, or don't go with it, whichever suits you. And if you have any questions anytime, you just let me know, okay? All over the website is contact me, and you can just contact me. And I'll get back to you fairly quickly. So that's three things. That's the phone case, tote bag, puzzle. And then we have cushions. And this has worked out well too. Look, that's really nice autumn colours. There you go. And I can't remember at all what the name of this one is. It's on my website somewhere. It'll be in the scenic landscapes. Can't remember at all what it is. It works quite well now because it's on fabric. A bit like with the tote bag, but I'm looking at the floor, by the way, because I put the stuff on the floor. A bit like that. It's not going to be sharp the way it would be on if it was printed on paper. So it's always going to be different. It's a fabric. It's going to be different. But it has worked really well on this, the colours and everything. I think this is 13 by 13. You can get probably 2 more sizes in the cushions. And also you can get just the cover, or you can get it like this with the cushion inside it. So that's an option, and it has a zip at the top. So you can zip and unzip it and take it out, where they'll change the cushion and do what you like with it. You might even want to frame a canvas, a fabric cushion cover in a frame or something. Your decision. Anyway, so these colours are working really well. Again, with some of them, it depends on, you know, personal taste. Some images will work well on a cushion, some won't. You might not want to have, you know, hydro towers on a cushion, and then again you might, or personal taste. That's that. So the next one, last one, is mugs. Can't miss out on the mugs. So this one, I'm going to turn you slightly this way. So you see this image. This is it on a mug. So the colours are slightly different. What happens is the print will start on one side of the handle. It wraps around the mug and comes around to the other side. And I'm just going to show you. You probably can't tell how similar the colour is. But if I take it here, there's that part. You can rotate it to there, and it comes round. That probably means absolutely nothing to you. I probably would have been better to just bring the print over here, but, you know, not planning ahead. So, So the thing with this again is you check the bleed area, you check if the print looks okay. Things might get chopped off because a cup is not the same as a print, and obviously not the same shape. But again, if you think you like the look of that and that suits you, you're good to go. Just place that order there. And I think you can get different size mugs as well. In fact, I believe you can. And that's it. So, have a look. If you have any questions, let me know. Just feel free to send me a message and I can get back to you. If you want to talk about it, if you want to talk about any of these or any of the prints, you can always get in touch with me and I'm happy to do a Zoom call, phone call, go by email, whatever suits you best. That's fine. One other thing to remember right now is that I do have my Black Friday sale on. So any orders up until, I'm trying to remember the date, I think it's a week on Friday, which is the 19th of November, you can get 30% off any items except the gift cards. The gift cards obviously not. But any of the other items, the prints, any of this type of merch, you can get 30% off up until the 19th. You just use the code BFS21 at checkout and that will give you 30% off. If you have any problems with that, message me. You know, and that's my answer to all problems. Just send me a message. We'll have a chat. We'll work out whatever the issues are. You know, or if you just want to chat, I don't mind. So that's it. Black Friday sale, merch. Oh, and I will be posting again another live in a few days to look at the different print options, and I will be using this one again, that one, which is called Windows, which is also there's a print of that at the moment, which is part of my print giveaway for this month. So if you're interested in getting a print of that, you can go in for the giveaway. Link in bio. Apart from that, I'm going to show what it looks like in different print formats, so metal, canvas, that type of thing, just to give you an idea. I'll do that in the next few days. You probably won't get any warning, I'll just do it, but I'll post the video afterwards. And I think that's it. Merch, prints, Black Friday sale, and we will see you in a few days. Oh, and the navigation, one more. Navigation of the website, that video is up at YouTube. Can't remember who I am, just look it up. Elizabeth Stanton Photography, can't remember it. I think that's what it is actually. And that will be linked, probably embedded somewhere in the website over the next few days, or a link at the very least. Okay, so that's about it, and I'm off to do the rest of the stuff I need to do today. You have a great day and I will speak to you soon. Okay, bye.